Hello everyone. Today I am in Marsh Bend at my newest listing on Eads Terrace. This is a 3-2 Basswood model with some upgrades on the inside, and it has this killer front porch. Look at that. Nice, beautiful neighborhood, and just right over on the other side, you're going to find Everglades Rec Center and the softball fields, and you're gonna find Publix, and we're close to EASTPORT. This home has everything you could possibly want. Block and stucco construction, 2-car and a car garage. We have tile floor, we have backsplash. You are gonna love it. So let's go on in and take a look. If you're new to this channel, my name is Robyn Cavallaro. I'm a realtor here in Florida. Let me make this your next home. Make them an offer they can't refuse. All right, let's go on inside and take a look around. But before we get started, I want you to check this out. So if you're looking to purchase a home here in the Villages, Florida, you have to check out my website, robyncavallaro.com. You can register online and begin your MLS search. Well, you can search for homes everywhere in Florida, but it'll enter your information and I can follow along, see where your saved searches are. I can set them up for you. And most importantly, we can keep in constant communication of what is new and coming that matches most of your criteria here in the Villages, Florida. So be sure to register robyncavallaro.com to begin your search. All right, thanks everyone, and let's get back to the video. All right, here we are at the front entrance. You see there's actually a front entrance way. We're going to look at that. It has a hallway and a coat closet. I know everyone's looking for coat closets here. So this home has it. Now we have tile flooring throughout and carpet in the bedrooms. So the home overall is just a little under 1,500 square feet, 3-bed, 2-bath. And again, this is really close to Edna's on the Green, Magnolia Shopping Plaza. There's dog parks, walking parks. All the great things the Villages have to offer is close by. Now in this home, we have this big open floor plan. Again, this was one of the Villages spec homes that they had built. You can see there's an addition of hardware, backsplash. I know there are a couple of other homes like this one listed right now, but they do not have some of the added features that this home offers. Block and stucco construction, 2-car plus golf cart garage is huge. It actually makes a huge garage. But you see, you got this nice, big, airy, open living room. There are all the window treatments are included. Ceiling fans, furniture is not included. This couple is buying another home closer to EASTPORT, larger home, and which is their loss is your gain. But the one thing that stands this home or makes this home stand out, and we're going to go back into the kitchen in a little bit. I decided to narrate this afterwards, but oh, okay, it's right there. I decided to go into the bedrooms first. So master suite is to the left, and there is carpeting. You can see they do have a lot of furniture in here, so you can kind of do whatever you want. This is a queen size bed, but it will comfortably fit a king. Ensuite bathroom. And you have the tray ceiling. Again, this is Marsh Bend, so you literally quick stroll over, cart ride over to Magnolia Plaza to grocery shop or pick up a pizza, go to the bank, and primary bathroom, tile shower. Again, because this isn't basic, they do have upgrades in this property. And dual sinks, lots of storage here in the bathroom, place for your laundry, your towels, or your dirty clothes, I should say. But yeah, I think you've got a lot of space in this master suite. that'll be comfortable for two people to get ready, or even if you're a single person. Now that right there is the walk-in closet, but you see they have a separate commode space. I actually had clients call it a throne room. But here you can go into the closet. Now they have not added any organization here, but they still made it work. And again, you hear me all the time talk about closet organization and how you can pick up a tremendous amount of space by having it professionally done. And tile floor in the bathrooms. All right, now down the hallway, we have a linen closet, guest bath, and 2 bedrooms. So this is kind of a split bedroom, although the master is on one side of the hall and the other bedrooms are in the front. Plenty of place for towels. Guest bath. Again, we have hardware here. This is a neutral Formica. There I am. Tub shower. And you can see the walls tile, which does make a difference. And that's not really, it's like the bronzed, but it's also not. It's a little on the darker black side. So here we go into the front, one of the front bedrooms. They've made this an office space. I think this is a great use of the space by putting a sleeper sofa in here. Look, if you work, you've got a beautiful, peaceful view out the front window where you can set up your computer station. Or if you're not working at all, you don't need an office, you can use this as a full-time bedroom. But that front porch space, and I'm going to take you out there in a little bit, that's really nice. And that whole street is a quiet street. Closet. And those are reach-in closets in the bedrooms. And this is also a queen bed. You could get a king in there, but I think it might be a little tight, but I don't know why you would need a king as a guest room. I mean, it's really guests. They're not here all that long. And the rooms do come with ceiling fans and window treatments. Also, remember, I'm going to put this out here. If you are looking for a place to stay during your visit, Clara's Cottage is my rental. If you go to my website, robyncavallaro.com, you can check availability and book it online. In the winter months, I am opening it up to weekly stays. So check that out if you're looking and you don't want to spend a month here in Florida in the winter. And if you are looking for a pre-owned home, remember, check this video out. You do need both MLS and VLS representation so you can see everything that is available. Now, this dining room table, they moved the light over a little bit, so it moved the table over. And I like that idea because it gives a little bit more space in that kitchen. There's a coffee bar there. And you can see the back. I love that backsplash. And of course, we're south of 44 here, so we do have natural gas. I mean, you have nice space here on the counters, in the cabinets, but in a second, I don't remember when I did it, we're going to go look at the walk-in pantry. Now they do have some nice privacy. That neighbor behind them has a pool and their lanai is on the side. So with the addition of those trees, that backyard offers a lot of privacy. Interior laundry as well. I like the lights. All right, now here we go. Drum roll, please. Here is the pantry. I know you've all been waiting for it. You have plenty of room for every device, gadget, doomsday food bucket, paper towels, toilet paper, you name it. You have space here. And most of the models don't come with that. And that's the biggest complaint is some of the smaller homes might not have, or even the larger homes, they don't have a pantry, which the buyers are looking for. You have pullouts on the bottom. And these are not soft closure, but I do really like that. That's like it's brownish bronze. I thought it was very pretty hardware. If you're into cabinet hardware like I am. All right, we're going to take another sweep around the living space so you can get a really good idea of where your furniture will go. The laundry. They have a little bit of storage here, but you can put some more cabinets if you choose to do so. All right, let's go. There we have it. Now they have 2 cars and 2 carts. As you can see, you do have a lot of space here. And I'm going to run the dimensions of the garage underneath here. There's plenty of space in here for everything that you could possibly need. And in there is your air handler behind those 2 doors. Of course, every home here comes with irrigation. There's your utility sink. Go back inside now. If I remember correctly, because I videoed this the other day, I'm going to take you outside. Yes, I am. I'm taking you outside. But first, we're going to stop and take a look around. That's the funny thing about me filming it and then going back and voice-overing it. Just get a warm, comfortable feeling from this home. And you know, I live south of 44. I do not live too far from this home. I just love it down here. All right. And let's go take a little peek outside. Now this is a corner lot. You can see through those trees back there. That's Everglades and the softball complex. And you can just walk right out there. If you have a pet, you can let them run. There's plenty of space out there. And this is where you would have room for a pool. I will get a sketch of that. Good, if you wanted to, you could actually add on to that property as well. They did a lot of landscaping out here. I can tell you, obviously you've seen the video of mine, how much a lot of that cost. That was a gloomy day. It actually had rained previously, but obviously stopped because I was outside. Beautiful neighborhood. Well, most of the neighborhoods are beautiful, but it was very quiet. But you see the nice yard they have, the nice job they did with landscaping. Like I said, over there, you can walk over there to the softball complex. Got these beautiful trees. I think that's a bunny off in the background. I had a bunny run out of one of my plants at my house. It scared me half to death. But we're coming back around the front. The owners are outside. Gonna say hello. Look at that. I just love that. You have a cup of coffee or a glass of wine at the end of the day, and beautiful spot. I hope he's not shy. And before we go, one last time, let's take a look at that beautiful front porch sitting area. I have seen homes where they will enclose this if you have the wherewithal to do that, but you do have a nice front porch to enjoy. Right? What do you think? Nice house. Okay, it can be yours. Just call me and we'll make it happen. There you go. Look, this is your street. That's my car. All right, everyone. Thank you again for joining me on this episode of a home tour in Marsh Bend. I will see you next time.